Guys, today I will show you setup that will out DPS, Lovebirds or Division 2 game as a whole. Pure barbecue chicken at its finest. And hold my beer, my setup is not optimized, so you can push this build to absolute limit by switching some attributes here and there and receive even more DPS. Yes, I thought it's impossible, but you can gain even more DPS. Long story short, you will wipe Chungus like there is no tomorrow. You have tons of skill damage and you can play around with skills as well. You can use decoy, you can use maybe trap, you can use striker drone, artificial hive. Combinations are pretty dope. It depends on what you or your team need. It's flexible setup, and like I said, we have tons of DPS. Easy money with this one. I strongly recommend you to use this build. Uncle Butcher in the building as usual, covering Division 2 basically daily. If you're new here, hit that like, smash the sub, or leave a hate comment. It really depends on your preference, but without wasting your precious time, let's dive into this one. Of course, we are using Capacitor. Capacitor will give us 7.5% extra weapon damage with each skill tier, 60% skill damage with all the buffs. On top of that, we have Artificial Hive, which is gonna heal our assault turret. For lazy players, that's the way to go. You can sit behind the cover and enjoy your life. Yes, how often you are enjoying your life in Division 2? I can guess not way too often. Just like me, man. Anyway, if you're gonna pair it up with Overwatch talent, boom baby, you have combination made in heaven. But before we continue, quick word on the sponsor Diving.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates, but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is set for you. They have absolute amazing team of consoles. They will complete your order super quick. Everything happens through account sharing. This service has been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews. You can check everything by yourself. But now with my promo code EVERYBADY or EVERYBADY, you will receive 50% discount on absolutely all services. Amazing deal. So hey, maybe check these guys out. But now let's get back to this setup which destroys everything and everybody. And with this build, you will become the main character in the game. I would say even the main boss. Because let's be honest, right now the game is kinda boring. If you have found Ouroboros in Incursion, there is nothing much to do for you. And yeah, maybe you can look for that flawless run, but after that again, if you got Ouroboros, flawless run, Hunter's Mask, some maybe apparel event items, there's nothing to do in the game, so why not to experiment? Of course, if you will make full skill DPS setup, you can outperform basically everything. DPS wise, all red striker build can deal tons of damage as well, but this as a hybrid setup is quite dope, and I will show you how you can easily modify to fit your playstyle more. For specialization, of course, we will use technician specialization, extra skill damage, artificial hive, skill tier, linked laser, point attachment, and this rapid grenade. For the main weapons here, I'm using Capacitor. Weapon damage and skill damage in this beast, and actually it has really nice weapon attachments. One of the best attachments actually after St. Elmo's Engine Exotic Assault Rifle. Even without my not optimized setup, I have decent crit chance and crit and damage. But we will receive tons of damage with our gear and of course talent combination. For second weapon, I'm using AK, one of the hardest hitting assault rifles in the game with Preservation, because Preservation works with skill kills, but you could replace it with maybe Insync, weapon with Insync, maybe Sledgehammer, or I would think I would stick with those combinations. So for the pistol, I'm using Name a TDI pistol, which will give us extra skill tier, and again with insane talent. But you could rock your Future Perfection if you want to proc Overcharge. Once the Overcharge procced, simply switch back to your main pistol and just roll with it. And when you need Overcharge, boom, back, switch back to that pistol, and that's it. For the mask, I'm using Coyote Exotic Mask. This mask will boost our damage and our teammate damage as well, but you can easily replace this mask with Fenris piece, or I shall say you can switch some things here and there. You can replace Coyote Mask with Fenris or Empress International piece and gain skill efficiency. And skill efficiency will boost, of course, skill damage and skill haste and everything about skills. So there is one way how to switch some things a little bit up. Also, note, if you want maximum DPS, you can run Glass Cannon talent. If you're a new player, I would strongly recommend you to stick with Overwatch talent. It's really simple, really easy talent to use. Glass Cannon is kinda unforgiving. If you will receive incoming damage, pretty much you will be dead in a second if you will not be careful. So you have to understand the game, the corners, the cover system, the spawn points, in strongholds where Chungus will rush you, or the shotgunners or drones. You get the point. So with Glass Cannon you will of course receive more DPS output, but you have to play a little bit careful and you have to understand the game a little bit more. But kinetic momentum as well is nice option, but I would prefer still Overwatch, because Overwatch works in team play and in solo runs. Like I said, if you want to replace Coyote Mask and get a little bit more skill damage, simply replace Coyote Mask with Empress International, or use Empress International chest piece with Glass Cannon and the Fenris Mask. Simple tweak to receive anything you want from this game. So I'm using Fenris chest piece with Overwatch talent, Picard's named holster with weapon damage, Empress International backpack with combined arms. I'm using Empress International knee pads, and of course Brazos gloves. And 2-piece branded bonus from Arquebus gear set will give us extra skill tier, but a 2-piece branded bonus from Empress International will give us skill damage and skill health, I think, or skill health,